So good morning dear 10th class friends. Now today we are starting our chapter number 12, that is the electricity. Okay. So first of all everybody should open your books, and on the page number 199, that is the electricity. Okay. So electric current and circuits, okay, these all are in our it means the portion which will become in your examinations. Then first of all we will see about the electric current, and before electric current to introduce, we should know about the electric charge. Okay, what are the electric charges? So you know about that two type of charges you seen in last classes, that is the positive charge and negative charges. Okay, and you know about that the always the opposite charges attract each other, and same like charges repel each other. Okay, so you know about that. Means negative positive, positive negative, they both are the unlike charges. That's why they just attract each other. And if the charges are like, okay, it means the positive positive, negative negative, then they are repelled to each other. Okay, so let's we have to start our chapter, that is the electricity. So electricity has an important place in modern society. It is a controllable and convenient form of energy for a variety of uses in homes, schools and hospitals, industries and so on. What constitutes electricity? ओके, तो देखिए कौन सी चीज है जो इस इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को बनाते हैं. तो देखिए आप पढ़ेंगे कि वो कहीं ना कहीं इलेक्ट्रिसिटी के पीछे जो रिस्पांसिबल है वो कौन है? इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज. कौन है? इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज. कैसे इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज का मोशन जो है कंडक्टर्स के अंदर होता है वो भी हम यहाँ पर देखेंगे. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट देखिए, हाउ डज एन फ्लो इन इलेक्ट्रिक करंट सर्किट. Electric circuit. What are the factors that control or regulate the current through an electric circuit? In this chapter, we shall attempt and to answer such questions. We shall also discuss the heating effect of electric current and its applications. Now, first is electric current and circuit. We are familiar with the air current and water current. Okay. देखिए करंट मीन्स सिंपल सी धारा होती है, वेव होती है. सो मे बी द करंट देखिए एक हो गया, तो एक एयर करंट है, इलेक्ट्रिक करंट. ठीक है. फिर देखिए we know the flowing water constitutes water current in reverse. Similarly, if the electric charges flows through a conductor, for example through a metallic wire, we say that there is an electric current in the conductor. तो कुछ अगर चार्जेस किसी भी कंडक्टर के अंदर फ्लो हो रहे हैं, जैसे मान लीजिए कि किसी भी टाइप के नेगेटिव चार्जेस है वो फ्लो हो रहे हैं, तो अब आपको देखिए सोचना होगा कि जिस समय नेगेटिव चार्जेस प्लस पॉजिटिव चार्जेस जो ये फ्लो होते हैं वो ही कहीं ना कहीं किसी सर्किट के अंदर किसको बनाते हैं? इलेक्ट्रिक करंट को बनाते हैं. किसको बनाते हैं? इलेक्ट्रिक करंट को. ठीक है. कहीं ना कहीं देखिए इलेक्ट्रिक करंट एक फ्लो ऑफ चार्जेस इन द कंडक्टर. क्या है? फ्लो ऑफ चार्जेस इन द कंडक्टर. Then, like when say there is an electric current in the conductor in torch, we know that the cells or a battery, when placed in proper order, provide flow of charges and electric current through the torch bulbs to glow. We have also seen that the torch gives light only when it switches on. What does a switch do? A switch makes a conducting links between the cell and the bulb. So you know about what is the arrangement generally you seen in the electric torch. That is the one bulb is there. Okay, here it is, and the one a closed circuit or open circuit we can break or join with the one type of switch. Okay, so this is one switch, and what is the work of switch? To make circuit open and close. To make circuit open or close. If their circuit is closed, then these two cells, okay, which are having the negative positive values, they can pass the electricity to the bulb, and bulb will be the glow in conditions. Okay, so this switch only make the circuit on or off, or maybe you have to tell that this switch can make the circuit open or closed. Open or closed. Okay. And you already seen this in 7th class or 8th class, like that, in where you already arrange one type of electric circuit. In there you put one switch and the arrangement of this batteries, and then it is connected with the wire to the our bulb. Okay, then bulb will be glow, and it will glows only due to the open and closed circuit switches. Okay, now we are discussing about that. The current stop flowing in the bulb does not flow. Okay, how do we express electric current? Electric current is expressed by the amount of charge flowing through a particular area in unit time. So that will be the amount of electric current. If we are just it means if we are telling that one current is there, it means maybe the current or like that, then we will tell that the amount of current will be flow in a particular time. and that will makes the electric charge. Okay, that will make the electric charge because Q is equal to IT. We will discuss here also what is QIT. Okay, Q means charges. Okay, in circuits. Okay, in circuits using metallic wires, electrons constitute the flow of charges. Okay, without for the flow of electrons, we need a electric conductor. We need an electric conductor. However, electrons were not known at the time when the phenomenon of electricity was first observed. So the electric current was considered to be the flow of positive charges, and the direction of flow of positive charges was taken to be the direction of electric current. Conventionally, in an electric circuit, the direction of electric current is taken as opposite to the direction of the flow of electron. So you will see here that when the electrons are flows in this direction, then the electric current will flow in this direction. Okay, it means the flow of the electron is just reverse to the flow of the electric current. Understood? And this electric current we will measure in the form of ampere. Okay, this will also we will discuss. Okay, now in an electric circuit, the direction of electric current is taken as opposite to the direction of the flow of electrons, which are negative charges. Okay, next page. If a net charge Q, okay, if a net charge Q flows across any cross section of the conductor in time, then the current I through the cross section is I is equal to Q upon T. So you know about that the current is actually the flow of charges. And if we are telling that I, then E is equal to Q upon T, it means the one net unit time how much the flow of charges can be happen, that is known as the electric current. Okay, how the amount of charges can be passes from one infinity to one point or anywhere, then the what will be the time of unit time for that? That will be the current. Okay, electric current. Okay, so the SI unit of electric charge is coulomb, and which is equivalent to the charge contained in nearly 6 into 10 raised to power 18 electrons. And we know that an electric possesses a negative charge of 1.6 into 10 raised to power 19 coulomb. So one electron negative charge contained is 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulomb is the charge. Okay, this is the negative charge by one electron, and by the one proton also contain a positive charge of same like that 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulomb charge having by the positive charge which contained by the proton. Okay, so that's why sometimes the atoms are electrically neutral, because the atoms consist of two type of charges, that is the negative and positive, and they both are having the same amount of charges to each other. That's why they are electrically neutral. Okay, so 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulomb and 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulomb, they are electron having the negative charge of this one and proton having this type of positive charge. Okay, now the which is equivalent to the charge contained 6 into 10 raised to power 18 electron. The electric current is expressed by unit called ampere, named after the French scientist André Marie Ampere, 1775-1836. 1 ampere is the constant of the flow of 1 coulomb of charge per second. So I am telling here I is equal to C. It means if I am telling 1 ampere current, it means 1 coulomb charge in 1 time of second. So this is known as the how much the 1 ampere will be the current, like it means 1 ampere current will be the when the 1 coulomb of charge particular in conductor across the cross section area of the conductor to the time of 1 second. समझ में आ गया? 1 सेकंड के अंदर देखिए जब एक कॉलम का चार्ज जो है किसी भी कंडक्टर के अंदर ट्रेवल हो जाएगा, ठीक है, तो उसी को हम कहेंगे 1 एम्पीयर का करंट. अंडरस्टूड? या आप ये भी कह सकते हो कि 1 एम्पीयर का करंट किसी भी फ्लो ऑफ कंडक्टर के अंदर तब होता है जब किसी भी क्रॉस सेक्शनल एरिया ऑफ द कंडक्टर के अंदर जो 1 कॉलम का चार्ज फ्लो हो 1 सेकंड के अंदर, तो उसी को हम कहेंगे 1 एम्पीयर का करंट. अंडरस्टूड? देखिए सम नोट्स वी विल राइट. ओके, and that is the 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb upon 1 second. Small quantities of current are expressed in milliampere, that is the 1 mA is equal to 1 upon 1000 ampere. It means 10 raised to power minus 3 ampere. Okay, understood? This one also knows that sometimes we are using for the length the measuring units, that is the kilometer, and when we are expressing into somewhat small units, then we can express into the meters. So like that we have to express this ampere into the milliampere. This is the milliampere unit, which one is equal to the 1 upon 1000 ampere. Okay, then or in microampere, that is the maybe like 6 time. So 1 microampere is equal to 1 upon, that is the 1 minus 10, 6 ampere. Okay. So look, an instrument called ammeter measure electric current. So you should know in the electric circuit only the ammeter is the measuring unit by which, it means the measuring device through which we can measure the electric current in the form of ampere. Okay, so when you will see the ammeter, you will see here it is written that A, and for the voltmeter, that is the voltage, that means the potential difference, we are having the measuring device, that is the voltmeter, and their written is V. Okay, so what are the main difference here? It is that this ammeter measures electric current in ampere. This V, it means voltmeter, measures voltage or potential difference in the form of volt. Okay. An instrument called ammeter measures electric current in the circuit. It is always connected in series. So once again, one more thing is that this one we have to convert. It means always connected to in the series, and this voltmeter we have to, it means connected with the parallel circuit. Okay. Figure 12.1 shows that the systematic diagram of a typical electric circuit comprising a cell, electric bulb and ammeter plug key. Note that electric current flows in the circuit from the positive terminal of the cells to the negative terminal of the through the bulb and ammeter. So you should see that electric current always shows that it is flowing through the positive value of this electric circuit. Okay, positive value of electric circuit to negative value of that particular circuit. So this is the flow of electric current. Okay, because you know about that, it is the opposite to the flow of electrons, opposite to the flow of electrons. Now one example is there, that is the 12.1. It shows that, okay, if you know about that, what I is equal to qt is the form. Okay, or maybe you have to make a one more the formula for that, q is equal to it or like that. So I is equal to q upon t is the formula for that. Then we have to listen that here. It is the three things are there. This is the current which we have to measure in ampere. This is the Q, it means the quantity of charges which we can measure in the coulomb. Okay, this is ampere, and this is the time, that is the maybe in the second. So if the values are given in the form of C as an ampere, then you can easily identify that whose values are this. Okay, understood? So a current of 0.5 ampere is drawn by a filament of electric bulb or a 10 minutes, then the amount of electric charges that flows through the circuit. So here time is given into the minutes. So we have to change this 10 minutes into the seconds. So look, I is equal to 0.5, t is equal to 10 minutes, t is equal to 10 minutes means 600 seconds. So q is equal to it means 0.5 ampere into 600 seconds, that is the 300 coulomb charges. So you know, I think it is very easy. You can understand this thing with the help of formula. Next is electric potentials and potential difference. Okay, what makes the electric charge to flow? Let us consider the analogy of flow of water. Charges do not flow in a copper wire by themselves, just as water in a perfectly horizontal tube does not flow. Okay, तो देखिए charges वैसे इतने ज़्यादा easily flow नहीं हो पाते किसी भी कंडक्टर या मटेरियल के अंदर जितना कि water जो है flow हो पाता है. उसका बड़ा reason होता है कि देखिए, if the we are telling that any substance is conductor, then there is a presence of free electrons. Then there is a presence of free electrons. Then there is a, it means there is a place from where the electrons can be flow. अरे समझ आ रहा है? हम कह रहे हैं कि देखिए कोई भी कंडक्टर है, इंसुलेटर, इसका मतलब यह है कि कंडक्टर आर हैविंग अ टेंडेंसी टू फ्लो ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स या टू फ्लो ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रिक करंट. इट मींस दे आर हैविंग द टाइप ऑफ अरेंजमेंट इन व्हिच इलेक्ट्रिक करंट इजीली कैन फ्लो. But in the insulator there is a no, because there is a no such a type of free electrons available in the insulators. Okay, so this, that's why, but not easily like a water it can be flow. They are having a many obstacles in between that, and that's why we are having a new terms for that. That one is the resistance. Okay, because resistance is the obstruction between the flow of the electric current. Okay, what makes the electric charges to flow? So let us consider the analogy of the flow of water. Charges do not flow in a copper wire by themselves, just as the water in a perfectly horizontal tube does not flow. If one end of the tube is connected to a tank of water kept at a high level such that there is a pressure difference between the two ends of the tube, water flows out of the other end of the tube. For flow of the charges in the connecting metallic wire, the gravity of force has no role to play. the electrons move only if there is a difference of electric pressure called the potential difference. It means for the flow of electron we need a one mode-like condition, that is the differences between the electric potential. Differences between the electric potential. If two points having are different values of potential differences, it means they are having a different values of voltage, then the charge, it means the electric current will be flow from particular that point to again in another point. Okay, we will discuss about this definitions also, electric potential with potential difference. Okay, then consisting of one or more electric cells, the chemical actions within a cell generate the potential difference across the terminals of the cell. Even when no current is drawn from it, when the cell is connected to a conducting circuit element, the potential difference sets the charges in the motion in the conductor and produces an electric current. In order to maintain the current in a given circuit, electric circuit, the cell has to expend its chemical energy stored in it. We define the electric potential difference between 2 points in electric circuit carrying some current as the work done to move a unit charge from one point to other. Now the potential difference between 2 points is equal to work done upon charge Q. So that will be the V is equal to W upon Q. V is equal to W upon Q. You know about that. This unit is V is equal to voltage, that is the potential difference. W is equal to work done, means joule, okay, and Q is equal to charge, means 1 coulomb. Okay, minimum we are taking the values of these things for the 1 okay. So 1 volt. So you have to tell that what will be the 1 volt of potential difference. What will be the 1 volt of potential difference? It means 1 volt of potential difference when electric potential differences between 2 points to make the work done about the 1 joule to, and when the charges will be the go from 1 coulomb charges. It means 1 coulomb charges go from 1, it means across their cross sections ends to the 1 point to another, and work done they will do about the 1 joule is known as 1 volt of potential difference. Okay, definition we will also see. Okay, here the SI unit of electric potential difference or volt is named after the Alessandro Volta, 1745-1827, and Italian physicist. 1 volt is the potential difference between 2 points in a current carrying conductor when 1 joule of work is done to move a charge of 1 coulomb from one point to other. So therefore 1 volt is equal to 1 joule upon 1 coulomb, and that is the 1 volt is equal to 1 joule per coulomb. The potential difference is measured by means of instrument called voltmeter. The voltmeter is always connected in parallel across the points between which the potential difference is to be measured. Next is example 12.2, that is showing on the basis of this formula. You know about that. If the any values is given in the form of capital B, that will be the potential difference. If the values are given in the form of J, that will be the work done by that, and if the values are given by the C, that is the total charge moved across this ends. So that is second one is how much work is done. It means they are asking about the how much work is done. Okay, it means how much joule work is done. So it is important to write the unit of that particular things at the end of this answers. Okay, बहुत ज़्यादा जरूरी है जब आप इसका आंसर निकालते हो तो सबसे लास्ट में उसकी यूनिट निकालना है. जैसे कि आपको अगर वर्क डन के बारे में पूछा है तो you should write the answer. Okay, then the joule or maybe the unit of that particular thing. Okay. Understood everyone? So W is equal to V upon Q. So 2 coulomb charges are there and 12 V battery is there. So W is equal to V into Q, यानी 12 V into 2C, that is the 24 joule. It means देखिए आप इस आंसर से जो है निकाल सकते हैं कि क्या मतलब है. इसका मतलब ये है कि देखिए 12 वोल्ट का जब पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस होगा अक्रॉस द एंड्स, देन 2 कोलम के चार्जेस को एक जगह से उस पॉइंट पे भेजने के लिए हमको 24 जूल की एनर्जी की जरूरत जो है, या 24 जूल जितना वर्क डन की जरूरत हमको होगी. अंडरस्टूड? Now the circuit diagram, some symbols are there. You have to see these symbols. An electric cells, a battery or combination, positive, negative values are there. Positive having the bigger line, and the smaller line will be the showing the negative value, the negative things. The battery or combination cells means maybe 2 or 3 cells are connected. It means the joint form. They will be the we will tell that it is the battery sign. Then plug key or switch open and plug key or switch closed. Okay. A wire joint. Okay, one more sign is for that switch, that is okay, like that. This is the joint. This is the joint one. 1 minute. This is the joint one. Okay, and if they are having the open circuit, then we will write like that. So this is the one more type of symbols can be used instead of this switch key. Okay, this one is having, but you can see this type of also symbol sometime. Now a wire joint, it means one line is going and there is a wire joint. Wire crossing without joining, electric bulb sign, register of resistance R, variable resistance, rheostat having a different type of values. Ammeter means A, positive negative value, and voltmeter means plus V and negative V. Okay. Then next study is for us, that is the Ohm's law. Okay. Within 2 minutes we will come back. Okay. So now we already written all these things here. Listen, opposite charges attract each other. Stop writing here and look here. Opposite charges attract each other and same charges or like charges repel each other. Electric current means the electric current is a flow of electric charge. We already seen that. It means that electric current is a flow of electric charge called electron in a conductor, such a metal wire. Such a metal wire means in a conductor. Okay, any metal wire which are having a good conducting capacity. Then I is equal to Q upon T. It means total electric current is depend upon the how much total charge is moved from one place to another within the particular unit time. Within particular unit time. The SI unit of electric current is ampere. Look everyone here. Ampere, that is denoted with the capital A. 1 ampere means, it means 1 ampere electrical watt will be the its quantity. So look, when 1 coulomb of charge, look, this is the 1 coulomb of charge. Okay. Flows through any cross section of the conductor. This is the cross section of the conductor. It means this is the area which we have to tell. This is the cross section of the conductor or its diameter, like that things. So this is the any cross section of the conductor in 1 second. Okay, so this is the time, that is the 1 second. That electric current said to be of 1 ampere. So 1 ampere electric current is that the 1 coulomb of charge flows in any conductor of the cross section of the any conductor in within 1 second. That is the 1 ampere electric current, and these are units we already seen. Ampere measured by instrument is called ammeter. Very low resistance are connected in always in series. Electric charge, now SI unit is coulomb. What is the 1 coulomb charge? A quantity of electric charge which exert a force of 9 to 10 raised to power 9 newtons. Okay, it means वो क्वांटिटी का देखिए चार्ज जो लगभग कितना 9 to 10 raised to power 9 न्यूटन का फोर्स लगाता हो ऑन एन इक्वल चार्ज प्लेस एट अ डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम 1 मीटर. अपनी 1 मीटर की दूरी जो है, ठीक है, 1 मीटर की डिस्टेंस से उसके ऊपर लगाने वाला, और उसके ऊपर जो है वो कितना फोर्स लगाता है, इस टाइप का फोर्स लगाता है 9 to 10 raised to power 9 न्यूटन. ओके, न्यूटन से इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज. तो देखिए नेगेटिव चार्ज होगा 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन का, आपने देखा 1.6 into 10 raised to power -19 कूलम होगा. ठीक है ना, टोटल उसके अंदर चार्ज, और 1 कूलम के अंदर जो चार्ज है उसके अंदर कंटेन्स टोटल कितने नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होंगे, तो 6.25 into 10 raised to power 18 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स मिलके एक कूलम के चार्ज को बनाते हैं. ठीक है, बिकॉज़ देखिए आप देख सकते हो ये एक जो कूलम जो है 1 नेगेटिव चार्ज ऑफ 1 कूलम जो है इतना होता है -19 के अंदर, बहुत ही स्मॉल वैल्यू है. नेक्स्ट देखिए इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल क्या होता है. ठीक है ना, बिफोर वी डिस्कस पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस we know about that what is the electric potential. So at a point in electric field is defined as the work done in moving a unit positive charge from one infinity to that point. मतलब एक infinity से किसी एक दूसरे पॉइंट पर जितना वर्क डन हो रहा है, इसके लिए उस यूनिट पॉजिटिव चार्ज को ट्रेवल करवाने के लिए वो ही उस पॉइंट का क्या कहलाता है, इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल. एंड 1 वोल्ट ऑफ पोटेंशियल देखिए हम कब कहेंगे, देखिए ये रहा 1 वोल्ट. ठीक है, जिसके अंदर 1 जूल जितनी एनर्जी या वर्क डन लगेगा 1 कूलम के चार्ज को इंफिनिटी से किसी भी पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट पर मूव करवाने के लिए, उसको हम कहेंगे 1 वोल्ट का पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस. पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस का ही दूसरा नाम है वोल्टेज. क्या नाम है? ओके, सो लुक एट द पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस also known as voltage. Look, then potential difference. The difference in electric potential. Okay, if difference between the one electric potential to another one, so the difference in electric potential between 2 points is known as potential difference. Yeah, the amount of work done in moving a unit charge from one point to another. So एक पॉइंट से दूसरे पॉइंट में जितना भी अमाउंट ऑफ वर्क डन लग रहा है, किसके लिए, उस क्वांटिटी ऑफ चार्ज को मूव करवाने के लिए. ठीक है, दैट इज द potential difference. SI unit of potential difference is volt. Then V is equal to W upon Q, 1 joule upon 1 coulomb. Measuring device, you know about that, voltmeter, and they are having a high resistance and always connected in parallel, and potential difference also known as voltage. Okay, so very next day we will study about the Ohm's law. Okay, thank you.